Hi guys, welcome back to D22 Game Time. Today we're going to Aston Villa versus Tottenham at Villa Park.
So it's Friday. Why are we going to Villa Park on a Friday again?
So, Tottenham, they moved the game because they're in the Europa League final.
Yep.
And then, because they moaned, because they want more rest or whatever it was, they moaned, so they moved it to the Friday.
So now we've got to go to Villa Park on a Friday night again. So we're playing tonight against Tottenham. Manchester United are playing Chelsea, so that's another big one. So what's happened last time since we've seen you? We went out the Champions League, as we know. We lost in the final minute to Man City 2-1, big blow. But we had a great result against Newcastle. We've beaten Fulham. We've beaten Bournemouth.
Watkins is our Premier League top scorer with 75 goals.
That's right. And now we're back up to 6th. Nottingham Forest are falling away.
Yay.
So we're in 6th place. We've got Tottenham tonight. And we think we're going to do Tottenham quite well. Tottenham played Crystal Palace in the middle of the week. And again, because their season's over in 16th and 17th place, and one of them could qualify for the Champions League in 16th and 17th place.
Tottenham was 17th.
That doesn't even make sense. Why should they be? Anyway, against Crystal Palace the other day, they lost 2-0.
At home as well.
Did you see their subs bench? How many of their top players did they rest?
They had like Son, Kulusevski, Romero, Van der Ven,
Solanke, Johnson,
Johnson,
the first choice goalkeeper, whatever he was on the bench. Vicario, I'm glad you know. So Tottenham, they're resting all their players already, and we reckon they're going to rest all their players
We're
tonight
going to
as well.
smash them 4-0.
So we need to win tonight, because if we win tonight, we're in a great position. We need to hope Chelsea lose tonight. It's the final game of the season next Sunday.
Yes.
Away to Manchester United. We've got to finish in that top 5.
We need to.
We need Champions League. We've got at least European football. We know that for definite. Is it going to be Europa League? Is it going to be Europa Conference? We need it to be Champions League. So tonight, we need to beat Tottenham, don't we?
Easy.
Tottenham are going to play their second squad tonight. We think they are anyway. It's an exciting end to the season. Score prediction, please, sir.
4-0.
Declan reckons it's going to be 4-0. So,
What do you think?
3-0. But we need to take it to next week.
Last time we went to Tottenham was in the FA Cup. We won 2-1, and then the first game we lost 4-0.
Scored after like 40 seconds, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, there's nothing left to do now but to get into the car, off to Villa Park. Are we going to be in Champions League? Are we not?
Who knows?
We're in Europe. What competition?
Let's go to Aston.
And find out.
Let's go.
warm. We're going to have a cracking time. So the half-time whistle's gone. What's the score, mate?
0-0.
It's very frustrating. We've had most of the ball, haven't we, mate? We've had probably most of the chances, but the final ball is just not there at the moment. I think we need to run at them a bit more because they look really, really nervous, don't they? But if we don't win this, it's going to be criminal. Yeah, they're there for the taking. Tottenham are terrible.
And so is Spain a bit dangerous.
So, yeah, 0-0. We'll see what happens in the second half, buddy, won't we? Fingers crossed. Hi guys, right then, just the end video. It's now Sunday. As you all know, we went to Villa Park on Friday because that's what this video is all about. So we thought we'd wait a few days, didn't we? Because there's been
loads of games going on
over the weekend. So back to Friday night. Aston Villa 2, Tottenham Hotspur.
No!
With goals from
Concert and Kamara. That's his first goal of the season since September 2023.
So it was a fantastic performance, great atmosphere. But yeah, so we went up to 4th, but only for a short time because Chelsea played Manchester United. They beat them, standard. Yeah. And then we've dropped to 5th. So we're still in 5th place because Manchester City are now in 6th. Yeah. Of course, they didn't have a league game this weekend because they were in FA Cup final action.
And they lost to Palace.
Which doesn't make our semi-final defeat seem so bad now, does it? Because at least we lost to the eventual winners.
At least if we got to the final, we would have beat Man City. Probably. That's how bad they are.
So what does that mean for the Champions League places? We still don't know if we're in. So we've watched the last home game of the season, but there's still one more game to go against Manchester United next week. So Chelsea are playing Forest next week. So Forest are still in with a chance. We've just watched Arsenal beat Newcastle 1-0. So Arsenal are in. But now Newcastle, they have to win their game. So if they don't win next week, we win, Chelsea win, they're out. If we don't win, we could be out. It's going to be a really, really tense week next week, isn't it?
Because last season, we didn't actually have to play the game to get to Champions League because Man City had to beat Tottenham. They did. And then we played Palace on the last day.
And then we were already in, weren't we?
Yeah.
But it's going to be a really stressful week. But anyway, Declan's had a good morning this morning. What happened this morning?
I played my match. We won 3-1 away. And I scored 2 goals and got player of the match. So
you never know. You might see this man in one of these shirts when he's older.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Who knows? Who knows? So anyway, we hope you've enjoyed this video. It was the last home game of the season. So obviously we can't do any more vlogs at Villa Park until next season. But we're going to do some stuff through the summer. We've got a few ideas as well. We might even do a video, after all the results next week. Who knows?
And coming up, there's a lot of Villa friendlies.
There is. And we also might be doing a video about what Emi Martinez is going to do.
And Bailey.
But that's another story, isn't it?
Wait, you will find out because we're going to post it on my YouTube channel.
So, in the meantime,
don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell. Bye.
See you soon,
See you
guys.
next time.